So we're at Barnabas. It's spring break for us, so we took a few days off to get some flooring in. So we got this laminate flooring, um, and we're starting off right here in the center in our quote unquote hallway. This should pretty much with the recommended spacing on each end. The wall abutments. We should be able to fit 5 full boards in the center with enough of the gaps as recommended. For this floor, it's 3/8, so we get some spacers in here. We'll end up with a little more than 3/8, I think, based on the measurements. But for the most parts, anywhere from 3/8 to 3/8 minimum. So I think we're looking at about 5/8 based on the space that we're working in. So basically, all it is we get the first run in. We're locking this one in. I got 2 locked in here, so when we snap in the next plank, it's actually snapping into a full length, and not just like partial, because then you got to slide the board in. So right now we're figuring out how we want to offset the planks, the seam lines, and we're thinking the middle board. It might be most aesthetically pleasing if the middle board is kind of centered within this hall. So we're just gonna rough guess it, and you can decide whatever your project involves. And our bathroom doors are gonna be here, so obviously you don't want to have a uniform pattern going, so you want to mix things up a bit. So we'll get another one locked in back there, and one up here, I think. So why don't we get this one over here? So with this, it's pretty much drop it in about a 20-degree angle, tongue into the groove, and then drop it down. So this one can come up. Angelique, if you could slide that one forward. No, toward me.
Doesn't like that. It wants to be released and then moved.
Alright.
So yeah, should be a lot of fun. This is the easy part. As you can see, and as you probably have, there's plenty of angles to cut around. So we'll be doing some sawing soon. Stay tuned.
So through video magic editing, we're about to drop the last board in. For our bus, it's important to note that we've got, and maybe you want to consider this with your bus, maybe you have it also, there's a little trap door underneath here. It's basically, there's at one point the float, in previous videos if you're following, the gas tank float must have been replaced, so they cut a hole in the floor to access the top of the tank. So in case that ever has to be dealt with again, we wanted to have a trap door. So I cut this piece off, so this will fit in here nicely. We'll put a little handle on there so we can pop it up when we need to and get it if we, because right now our gas tank float needs to be looked at. And then this is the last board I cut just so this will come out easily. I cut the tongue part off of that, if you can see, and then the rest of it will slip right into the grooves as they should. Oops. And drop it right in, snug little fit. And when we get to our wall finishings, we'll end up putting trim, molding down. And then for this edge here, we're gonna do a hex tile, like a black and gray finish. Those will kind of stagger in. We're not sure exactly how yet, but we don't have to, because we don't have the tiles. But we'll do some intricate cutouts so to kind of look like, they're interlocking, looking pretty cool. And that's going to cover the whole, the stairs, we think, as well as the the driver cabin. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We got a couple other spots in the back to finish up, but yeah, there you go, floor done.